Sorry, Vinny, you were saying?
Hello there, good people of the
Oh,
world.
I don't remember.
Welcome to another Flight Sim Safari.
Asimov
We're
is American,
already
by the way.
talking on
Professor of
Discord,
Biochemistry
so
at
I'm
Boston
switch
University.
back on the channel there.
No, nothing about...
So,
wacht even. Born. Born Russian.
Who? Asimov?
Asimov, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's go to the end of the runway. Take a look. You already in the sim, Vinny?
I suspect I'm at the wrong runway because you're not here.
We want to be at... let me take a look. We want to be at... I don't know. Let me take
Sierra Echo Bravo Zulu.
Right. Exactly. That's the one. Yeah, so, Vinny, how have you been? Last couple of weeks.
Oh, pretty well. Can't complain.
That's awesome. There's some updates.
What was that, ICAO? Bravo Zulu?
Sierra Echo Bravo Zulu.
Bravo Zulu, got it.
So there is Sim Update 3, and it actually it brought some improvements. I was surprised and a little bit what's the other word if you're surprised in a negative way? Erschrocken, you know what I mean. Uitvretter.
Yeah. Geschrokken.
What's the word for this? Dude, I'm really...
I look like a shed today? What is this?
Excuse me? You're
I'm
invisible to me?
looking at the screen, at your screen, and...
You're invisible.
I saw my label, but...
There you are. I can see you now.
Is that me?
That is you. You seem to be in a Grand Caravan.
Oh my god. I bought TBM 850.
Okay. Well, the is that the one that you get for free now? I was logging into the sim today, a couple of minutes ago, and the first thing that I saw was a free plane, and it was a TBM. I'm not sure which model, but
It's 930, I think.
Yeah, right. Okay, so that's not the one that you bought, I hope.
No.
Okay, that's good.
But
that would be a pity.
But I see a TBM to the left of me, without a label, so it's just scenery.
That might
I'm confused now.
Scenery, because I have to the left of you. There's nothing there that I could see. Now I got the word. I was a little upset that Sim Update actually brought something useful. For example, some improvements in the Garmin system inside the Kodiak, because I mean the Kodiak didn't do anything wrong, obviously, and I've got the pathways. They're back. They work now. There's an improvement.
Isn't that just working title?
Nah, this is the Simwork Studios, and no, it's you mean the Garmin system?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it was after after Sim Update 3. Obviously, there. I mean, I'm not sure because Sim Update 3 came almost immediately after I left the country, so I don't know what in the meantime might have been improved as well. But the G1000 here now it's working correctly inside the Kodiak. That's awesome. I don't know who's responsible for this, but I'm thankful. So Vinny, you're gone again. You were there for a minute.
I see him at
Let
the
me
beginning
double
of the
check my
runway.
server. Oh, you do see me. Okay, I won't do anything then.
I don't know. Where is
Look
he?
behind you.
Behind me? Oh dear.
Beginning 07.
Yep. I'm sorry. Okay, let's move over. Yeah.
And Matt, why is it raining with you?
Yes, it is. I have live weather.
I do too. Sun is shining.
I'm considering what? Yeah, but this is something that the Asobo guys posted on the forums, right? That there are some issues with real weather.
I thought it was fixed, but
Okay.
apparently not.
It's raining like cats and dogs here. I probably would like to change the weather, otherwise I'm not going to be able to see anything. Let's see. Custom weather. Clear skies, that's boring. Let's pick, how about the scattered clouds? Nah. Few clouds? Nah. How about light thunderstorm? Oh no. Snow? No. High level clouds, maybe? Looks good. Interesting. I'll pick that. Okay. And now the runway is actually wet. What the heck? There is sunshine all over the place, but the runway's wet. Maybe it's because it rained before I switched the weather. Now it's drying over.
I think it's drying out very fast. I think you should be okay. All right.
Yep. Well, are you guys ready?
Where are we going?
To the next airport.
Exactly. It's Sierra Papa Alpha Bravo.
Right.
Sierra Alpha Papa Bravo. Okay. I'll just follow you.
Okie dokie. Oh, I need to switch on the lights here. Hey there, Krabby1. Sierra Alpha Papa Bravo. That's true. Krabby1 on Twitch. And off we go. Flaps down, trim set. Yeah, so I already told Outfretter I will most probably make a tour out of our vacation because we were driving so much in Scandinavia and visited so many different places that it might make sense to revisit all these places inside the sim because there were some incredible, beautiful places there, especially in Norway.
Oh, Norway's pretty.
And we had so much luck with the weather, and we had so much luck with Northern Lights. It was, I mean, that was not really fair because there was so much happening that other people don't get to see, despite the fact that they have been up there more often than we have. But basically, every single time that we went up to the North Cup, the northernmost point in Europe, we had the opportunity to see Northern Lights. It was lucky on another level, because it's really, most of the time it's just pure dumb luck that the sun is doing the right thing, that you have no clouds in the sky and all that. So there's a couple of things that need to come together for you to be able to see Northern Lights. So that was just hilariously good. But I had to repair our camper van on that tour because I'm not sure if you're how familiar you are with cars and with the things that can go wrong, but on the there are certain things made out of rubber that are wrapped around the axis, the front axis, where the steering, where you have the joints that are, where the wheels turn. I'm not sure what it's called in English,
They're
but
called
Tires?
not the tires. No, the things that are needed to actually steer the car. The joints, the things that if you look at my elbow and I'm turning it, then what's it called? The joints. It's the CV joints. Yeah, exactly, Krabby. That's true.
Is it? Did you know what you were repairing?
Excuse me?
Did you know what you were repairing, or
What I was wearing?
repairing?
No, I didn't. I knew what was wrong, but the problem was that we were not in our country. In Norway, we were somewhere up in the vicinity of Tromsø, and these guys had some kind of vacation. It was almost literally impossible to book to have an appointment in some kind of car shop that would help us repair this thing, and we had to wait several days actually to get some service, which was okay because we were able to use that time and watch Northern Lights. But still, it was, if you're so far away from home and you really have to depend on some car service shops that they literally had waiting lists that went on for days and weeks, even some of those, and it was.
Okay.
I was a little bit on the edge right there.
I can imagine. Far away and no way to.
Yeah, like 4,000
move
kilometers.
around.
Then I was calling. There's an automobile club in Germany. It's called the ADAC. Maybe you know it.
Yeah.
And these guys offer services. If you have a problem with your car, then you can basically call them and they're going to help you and tow your car back home. But if you're so far away, they're going to have some kind of associates who can help you out in Norway. But in Norway, it's almost literally impossible to get at least at the time we were there, it was almost impossible to get a rental car. So we would have, if there was no way to repair my car, we would have had to go either by airplane, obviously, or using trains all the way back down to Germany, all the way down through Norway with 2 kids, lots of luggage, and it would have been a nightmare. So I was utterly thankful that these guys were able to help us. But it was fun. After this little piece of stress, it was really good.
Back to flying. Where are you guys? I can't see
I
you
am
anymore.
behind you, and Vinny is above you.
Okay. Why are you behind me?
I have no idea. I'm climbing to 11.5 because that's about the altitude that we need to clear the mountains, I think. So Krabby, constant velocity was not exactly what I was looking for, but if you have listened, that I need to look this word up. There's a certain term for this kind of. It's it's a shoe. It's called a shoe.
Axle.
No, yeah, it belongs to the axles, but it's a certain shoe. It's made out of rubber.
Brake pads.
Yeah, it's the CV boot, really. That's what it's called, the CV boot. It's a rubber of thermoplastic component designed to protect the joint of the CV shaft. So that seals the CV axle grease. There's grease so that the joints are not going to get dirty and always move smoothly with all the grease inside. And it was ruptured, and once the grease gets out and dirt gets in, then you're going to have a problem because if it's dirty, then it's not going to move smoothly anymore. You're going to have a lot more wear and tear, and then finally you probably are not going to be able to steer anymore or drive the car at all. So maybe it's constant velocity. Probably, I'm not sure. Could be.
Isn't it just called a CV boot?
Yes, I was just saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the CV
You're right
boot.
all
Yeah,
along.
but what is CV? What kind of abbreviation is that? Is that
Constant
constant velocity?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So, yeah, that was my problem. But
I
it
think it's
was.
called a CV joint.
Yep, that's what Krabi said on Twitch.
Okay.
I have switched my layout, so I'm actually again able to take a look at the stream chat. Most of the time, I'm so occupied with trying to to manage these flights that I'm not going to be able to watch the chat. But no, it works again. I have bought a little extra display that is attached to this whole mess here. What's been going on in the last 4 weeks? Anything special? Any nice flights? Anything that you've discovered?
Not really.
What about Vinny?
Just the usual.
Just the usual. Okay. Don't talk too much, really.
Okay.
Oh dear. I missed you.
My sim is acting up. I get labels and no aircraft. I see on the label that you're flying what you're flying. There's a Cody and a TBM-8, I think Outfitter's plane was.
Yeah.
But I see no aircraft.
That is unfortunate.
Doesn't adversely affect the stream at all.
The stream.
The Twitch stream.
Don't mind me. It's not that important.
Well, I mean, that's the one that has to look good. That's the only one anybody's looking
dude,
at, right?
I mean, seriously, it's this is just good fun here. Oh, I've been trying the last couple of days. I've been trying the AutoFPS add-on, the software that you know what I mean, the thing that is going to constantly adjust the settings, right? You heard of it?
Oh, yeah? I have not heard of it. It sounds interesting.
It is freaking awesome. It is probably the best add-on that I have had so far. Because this, I mean, I'm not sure what it does, but just look at the stream. I can look into like 100 kilometers away. I can still see the details. This thing is constantly. I could put it in the stream so you see what's happening. And I guess there are like a million people out there who laugh at me because I've just begun to use it. But what it basically does is that it's constantly adjusting the values, for example, for terrain LOD or object LOD. And it is taking a look at the altitude that you're flying at and other stuff, and it's constantly ingesting things like the as I said, the LOD values or the settings, the quality settings for clouds or whatnot, all kinds of things.
So that's it. MSFS AutoFPS by
exactly,
Reset.
and you can get that on flightsim.to. And it just...
well, people are laughing at me too then because I never heard of it, and it looks awesome.
And it is so awesome. I mean, this literally, I don't have the strongest graphics card on the planet. Everybody knows that, but this it is just another level. It looks awesome, so much better, and my FPS have been constantly at a rate that is totally smooth, and it's just, I can really recommend this. It's almost something that I would call a game changer, really. And it's free, of course. And it was designed for 2020, but currently it also works for 2024. So it's really awesome.
Well, it makes me wonder why Microsoft didn't do it. Oh, wait, I know why.
What is it with this shit software? Actually, I thought they probably have attempted to do something like this, because there are dynamic settings. But the AutoFPS thing here is so clever in changing the values depending on, for example, on the altitude that you're flying at. Of course,
sure,
and it totally dynamic, makes sense. Yeah. It totally makes sense. If you're down low, you need a higher object level of detail, because then you want to see nice buildings and all that. But if you're up high in the air and you want to have some really great views, also a little bit farther away, then you need a high level of terrain. And it constantly is adjusting these values, so you get the best compromise between graphics and FPS and all that. And it's fucking awesome. And I have no idea why these idiots, this shit show from Redmond, is not able to replicate something like this. I mean, now they at least have a template, you know. Now they can
see how it could be done.
Yeah, they could just hire the guy, and I don't know. Right? It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
this tool,
I do after the screw flight.
The tool's been around for years, literally. I never saw it, and I'm ashamed, and I'm humiliated that I never saw it. Maybe I saw it, but I'd never bothered to take a look at it. That might be the case as well. But it is awesome, really. And then I actually, when I came back from, I needed something to motivate myself. When we came back from this awesome vacation, that I picked up the Quest 3 from my office, and I again tried to play this thing in VR, and it is just not the same, unfortunately. There are so many people out there who say that once you're into VR and once you're flying in VR, you're never going to get back. I am back. I'm not going to. It's just not there yet. Not really.
I agree. Yeah, I'm waiting for the complaints to die down. When I don't hear anybody complaining about their VR headset or how badly it's working in Microsoft Flight Sim, that's when I'll consider buying one. In the meantime, as long as I hear all the complaints, I'm not going to go anywhere near it.
Yeah. There's still, first of all, the issue with interaction with a cockpit. I mean, this is probably something that you could adjust to at some point. But what really ticks me off is the fact that you're still, that the level of sharpness and clarity that you need to really immerse yourself. If you're looking at if I'm looking at my display here, there's so much detail, and I can move my head around, and everything is working smoothly, and I don't have any stutters and all that. But once I activate the Quest thing, and I even really try to fumble around with the settings to get the best compromise, and there are tools and all kinds of tutorials out there who help you do this, but not nearly as good as not good enough, really. I really love the 3D aspect of it all, that you can, kind of, it's believable to sit in a plane, but it's just so much more. It's exhausting to look at the low resolution and all that. So,
the image quality is not good enough.
Exactly.
In my view.
Yeah.
It is like looking at an LCD monitor of 20 years years ago.
That is exactly the way I feel.
You can still see the pixels.
Mm-hmm. And if you can also activate all kinds of anti-aliasing systems, and you can interpolate the resolution up to, I don't know, 8K, whatever. The problem is that once you do that, you won't have any kind of sharpness. You lose clarity, because I'm not going to able to properly, in the same way that I can read the numbers on my display here on my monitor. I can really actually read everything, but I cannot do that in the Quest 3. I always have to lean forward and get closer to the displays. And of course, my graphics card is not good enough for the highest resolution. This problem as well, but still.
You're using a Track IR, right?
I'm using Track IR, yes.
Thought so. That I am considering getting.
It's cheap and it's good. I can recommend it.
Wow. It feels cheap.
Yeah, it is cheap, but it works quite well.
I'm not sure what it costs in Germany, but it's 260 euros, I think, here.
Why? Are you guys being milked? No, in Germany you can actually. I got mine for, I don't know, 150 euros, something like that. But I have not the Pro Clip. I have this the reflectors.
Okay,
here.
well, yeah, okay.
I have I have the stand-up version, which is good enough, by the way.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah, the Pro Clip is very thin and flimsy plastic, and it breaks spontaneously almost.
I understand. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, this thing doesn't break at all. Sometimes it falls off if I'm not paying attention to where I put my hands, but it's not going to break off. And there's also the issue with the Track IR that you need to find some setting where the IR lights, it really has IR lights that are going to light up your face, and then it's going to reflect from these 3 points here. But if you have the IR light too high, then it's going to get hot, and then it loses precision. So you need to find the lowest possible IR light setting. Then you need to turn down the lights in your room, and you should play during the night, and it's working perfectly.
Yeah, now the same thing with the bright sunlight. Then it
does
loses
affect.
track, and it jumps all over the place.
That's true. Yeah.
And you hear me cursing and shouting.
Yeah, but still, it's good enough for my purposes here. I mean, if I get to play or fly, then it's mostly in the evening, so I don't care. So let's see, where are we? Halfway down to Sacramento. No, it's called Huancabamba. We're gonna do a touch and go there. If you guys are good with that.
Okay.
What is the code for Wakabamba?
It's Sierra Papa Alpha Bravo.
Aha.
Sierra
Huancabamba. See.
Huancabamba, right? This is a very nice village. I love it. They have
now I see you guys too on the screen.
On which screen?
Oh, the EFB.
Oh, okay. Take a look at the radar. Are you there anywhere? I cannot see you on the radar, unfortunately. What the heck? Why do I not see any I was about to say cars. Any
Aircraft?
options? Yeah, aircraft, right. Traffic? I should be able to see traffic.
Constant velocity traffic?
What? No. You're a mean outfretter might be the right name for you.
It is.
I should be able to see traffic. What the heck? You guys are not there really, are you? Some ghost planes.
A figment of your imagination.
Like I said, I don't see aircraft, I see nameplates. And on my radar map, I only see one other aircraft, not two, which is also weird.
Dude, it's always the same. You know, they're fixing some stuff and then they're breaking other stuff. It's hilarious. It never works out. They never get it right entirely. What's wrong with these guys?
I don't know.
It's the first time that's right.
The first time.
Yeah, flight sim?
For what? I'm not. Yes, it's the first time that I'm using flight sims.
That Microsoft is trying to make a flight simulator.
Oh, yeah, it's the first time. Absolutely. It is actually. This is still. I mean, this is a. It's not even from Microsoft. It's from Asobo, and these guys are somewhat overworked, I guess. Procedures. What kind of approach would we like to do here? We have the weather favors the runway number 18, but it doesn't really matter because there's almost no wind happening. Let's use 18. Procedure. Select approach. Visual 18. Straight fly in. Yes, please. There we go. Why am I so slow? Oh, dude. I know why I'm behind you guys, because I didn't raise my flaps.
Oops.
I'm flying with 110 knots. I'm clearly I need to get back into
You've been
flying.
away for a while.
You know, I forgot how to fly.
Mm-hmm.
What altitude is this runway 18? Is there some big mountain ahead of it?
Or something. Yeah. It's down in a hole.
It's still
I'm IMC at the moment.
6,480 feet still.
I'm going to change the weather. This is.
You're going to change the weather? Are you cheating?
I'm going to change the weather.
Do you have real weather?
Yeah, 6489 is the elevation.
There's a big mountain ahead of me.
So?
I made the big clouds go away, and now I have big mountains.
Okay. This is a good trade-off, I guess. But the clouds are not going to hurt you. The mountains are. So put back on the clouds so that you don't see the mountains. That's better.
Okay, that's better.
So what's the weather like? The real weather. I'm going to put back on the real weather. Maybe it's
Rain showers.
a bit of a challenge here. Live weather. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I cannot see anything.
That could be calming.
Oh, dude. No, I'm not going to do this. Humidity. Clouds, clear skies. No. Few clouds is nice. Precipitation is rain, right? The amount of rain?
Or snow, or hail,
or any kind of stuff that
cats
comes
and
from
dogs.
the heavens. Okay. Pressure, humidity. Okay. Yeah, really, Vinny and Outfretter, you should take. I don't know, Outfretter, have you been using AutoFPS? You didn't say anything.
I heard about it. I don't have it.
Try it, please. Try it. It's worth the hassle of installing it, and it's going to auto install. It's going to auto start. There's an option once you start the sim. It's also going to start the auto FPS, and you don't have to do anything. You just leave it on the default setting, and it's gonna blow you away. I promise.
It sounds good, but I'm busy with a lot of things, tweaking Flight Simulator at the moment.
Stop
I don't have any
tweaking.
complaints.
Just use auto FPS. It's gonna solve all problems that you have.
I don't have problems.
It does all the tweaking.
I don't have problems. I just have a big mountain ahead of me. Why is that?
Because the mountain's been there like a million years, and you were,
Eons.
you know,
We just
Yeah.
got here, and
We
it
just got
doesn't
here.
care.
we don't really belong here.
The mountain doesn't care.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys think? Do you want to bet on whether we're going to be able to finish this tour by Christmas? I mean, looking at how long we've been flying this, since March, now it's the end of September, and we're still like in the northern part of South America. It's going to take a while.
Is that really important? Do you
No,
want to be finished?
not really. I just want to do a bet and win something. That's the idea here.
Okay. Okay, you won.
No, that's too easy. That's not fun.
That's not a bet I'd take.
I would say that we're not going to make it until Christmas, because it really also depends on how often I'm going to do this, but you know, let's see how it goes. It's fun anyway. Doesn't matter.
7 miles to the airport? Really? Okay.
14 miles here.
Just get in the elevator and press down.
There's a canyon on the right. I'm going to fly manually here, because there is a canyon on the right hand side, and we can fly through this canyon. Then there is a little lake, and then coming from that lake, you can approach the airport more easily, and you're not going to have to dive like Stuka.
It's an excellent idea.
You're too far ahead, really, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm going to do a full stop and wait for you guys, I think.
That is very nice.
Least I could do.
I'm about 3 miles from the airport and I still don't see it.
Okay.
Someone keeps shouting at me, don't sink. 500, sink rate.
You should probably listen to the lady. Don't sink is a good hint to take.
Sink rate, sink rate, sink rate.
Oh, it is so awesome. I just installed this AutoFPS like 2 days ago, and I'm still in love with everything that's happening here. It just looks so freaking awesome and sharp, and I cannot begin. The other day there was a bush flight event, right? A bush divers event, and you probably have heard or seen the name Sazel. It's a woman from England. Her name is Sarah, and she was trying to advertise everybody to buy a Quest 3. So and that thing is way more expensive than AutoFPS. Right now I'm trying to advertise AutoFPS. You guys go ahead and get it, and you don't even have to pay for it. So it's the best deal of your life. You could, in fact, you could actually go ahead and download it right now because because it can. You can literally install it and use it instantly. Just say you can do whatever you want, but I urge you.
Oh man, please shut up! I'm trying to land an aircraft.
Oh,
Where's the airport gone?
I can see it, but it's nice here. Thanks to AutoFPS, I really have nice scenery here. I love it. The airport is so far away, like 7 miles. It feels like forever. But thanks to AutoFPS, I can safely say that I'm enjoying this.
Why are there trees in front of the runway?
You wouldn't have that kind of problem if you were using, you know what I mean.
Like X-Plane or Prepare 3D?
No. No. So, Outfretter, you're right in front of the airport. How can you not see it? Pull up, pull up. Oh, there's massive downdraft here. What the heck?
Was it a touch and go, or was it full stop?
A short full stop, but I just want to land there and then we can take off again, just because you guys are so far ahead. You're still in the air. Was that a missed approach?
Well, I saw someone approaching from the other side.
Okay.
Another big tree. What is this? Does anybody know how to get rid of the big trees?
Use AutoFPS. It's going to solve all your trouble.
You have to redo the scenery. There's a guy who removed all the trees at the end of the runway in PNG.
That's true. Yeah, that's awesome.
Uploaded it to TO.
Isn't his name his nickname is One Talk, right? Isn't that the guy who
I forget who did it, but somebody did it.
He made 400. I don't know. He worked on 400 something airfields on PNG, and he did some corrections to the approaches so that you wouldn't have trees in the way, and also some work on the mesh, on the terrain mesh, to make things a little bit more realistic. 500. It's worth getting, and it's free. There's so much good free stuff out there. It's almost it's a miracle. It's wonderful. 500. There are so many people putting a lot of work into add-ons. Yeah, I can see the tree you're talking about, Outfretter. It's pretty silly. They should have cut it down a long time ago. But since the runway is pretty long, I'm not sure. You're flying a what? A TBM 850 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not exactly a STOL airplane, right?
500.
No.
500.
Oh, it has reverse.
Okay, that's good.
The landing distance is not too bad. The takeoff distance, mwah.
Well, I'm sure you're going to give it your best shot. Is there a taxiway? No, I guess not. So I'm going to block the runway for a minute. I hope you don't mind. Oh, I'm going to have to get out of the way. Holy cow. Get out of here. Quick, reel. Oh, dude.
Well done, thank you.
Barely. But that didn't look so bad.
No, it takes a couple of seconds for reverse to kick in, and then you stopped almost, well, within 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah, it takes a while, and the Kodiak as well. So, but I'm not sure if this is because you're using the Bravo throttle, right?
Yeah.
And it's only. The delay does not come from the sim itself. I think it comes from. It does come from the sim, but because of you're actually pressing a button, right? If you're pulling the lever back, then it's kind of like pushing a button.
Yeah, it's
there's some kind of
button,
delay.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
not sure. I think it is the programming of the TBM.
Okay.
It takes
I
a
have
while
this
for
exactly
the prop plates
same-
to.
I have the exact same problem in the Kodiak. I hit the reverse and it takes about 1 to 1.5 seconds until it actually kicks in. I think this is a problem. A sim problem rather than an aircraft problem. So
I think it's realistic.
Huh?
I think it's realistic.
Okay. So the next waypoint would be the airfield of Chagual. It's Sierra Papa Yankee. Sierra. Clear.
Out of curiosity, are you seeing Outfreighter's aircraft?
I am seeing some kind of aircraft. I'm seeing a
Okay.
caravan. Exact same caravan that I see you flying, almost.
Okay.
You're basically flying the same plane.
Yeah, I'm seeing no aircraft at all. That's new, but on the other hand, I don't have the Kodiak or that version of the TBM, so I guess I don't have a model to use.
I would expect to show it at 9:30.
I would think, but no.
Okay. Well, I see both of you, both caravans.
Oh, that's good.
Caravan is the closest match. That's good.
Yeah. I wonder why
Okay,
mine's
so-
still broken.
I'm sure I'm the problem, as usual. I could leave the sim, and you're probably going to see everything you want.
I don't know.
Chagual here. So that is 110 miles away. Let's see how high we should go up there. Probably like 12,500, something like that.
That's exactly what I set it to.
What is the airport code again?
Sierra Papa Yankee.
Sierra Papa Yankee Yankee.
Mm-hmm.
Papa Papa Yankee.
Sierra Papa Papa Yankee, yeah. Sierra Yankee Yankee Papa.
Sippy.
Chachapoyas.
Exactly. This is the one.
Okay.
This is very nice.
Send.
Good airport for everybody. Okay. Flaps 20, nose trim up, blah, blah, blah. What else? Let's see. We're good to go. You guys ready?
I am.
That's good. Awesome.
Yep.
Enter, clear, go away, leave me alone. Please go away, just go away. There we go. Okay, let's take off.
You go next to me? Yep.
Sure.
They really have a nice village here. It's so conveniently located right beside the airfield. I hope the traffic isn't too bad. I mean, if you have your sleeping room right facing the airfield, it might be well during the night. They're probably not going to fly there.
There's a very big tree rapidly approaching my aircraft.
You're a tree hugger, aren't you? One of those lefty green tree huggers. You're Legolas of the flight sim world.
I am not quite sure what I think about that.
Well, he's basically a nice guy, but you know, he loves his trees. I think. He's also a little thin.
Okay, that's not me.
Then what else do we have? Like Elrond, he's not too thin. Or maybe you're one of those dwarves, but then you're not going to hug trees. You're going to fell them. Actually, that would be nice. If you were a dwarf, you could just cut away those trees with your axe. That would help everybody.
I think I'll just mow everything down with my prop. I don't know.
Yes, you do, and it's awesome. I endorse that kind of behavior. So I'm going to put in the autopilot. It instantly is going to run me into the mountain. Look at that. It's going to crash me right into the mountain. Why are these autopilots so utterly stupid? I don't understand. I mean, you should be able to see that there's some mountain in the way, right? But look at that. He's this is basically the end of my flight today.
500.
Dude. Are you, is one of you guys are you a member of the Bush Divers VA?
I have access to their Discord, and I've flown with them.
Yeah, but you're not actually. You don't have an account with the VA.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay. They have I'm not sure what's going to come out of this, but they're planning a special event where you have to, I don't know, fly resources from point one to. It's a bit of a grind, really. But it's in preparation for some kind of event because the bush divers community is about to have the 5th birthday on, I think, next Saturday, something like that. So there might be an interesting event going on if you guys want to join, if you have the time. It doesn't matter if you have been flying for the VA or not. It's just, I'm curious what's going to happen. I have no idea. There's just a couple of community flights going on, and there's going to be a winner because obviously there's someone who has hauled the most cargo. It's not going to be me. I just don't have the time, and other people are flying DC-3s to haul the biggest possible amount of cargo in the smallest amount of time. Cheating, but yeah, we'll see. It's nice that these guys have been around so long. And it's all happening over New Zealand, actually, currently. And the other day I was flying a couple of those cargo missions on New Zealand, and it's beautiful, really. I haven't been flying there a whole lot, but it's different. Most of the time you have seen that if you've been watching anything, then you know that I like Papua New Guinea, but I think I'm going to find a new home on New Zealand because it's different because the mountains are a lot higher, but it's awesome and spectacular views. Mind you, most of the time it's due to AutoFPS. And I can see Outfretter right there. His plane is looking awesome. Even in the distance.
So
I can see
details.
all the little details thanks to AutoFPS.
It's the wrong plane.
Yeah, it's the wrong plane, but still, I can see all the little details that that usually I wouldn't see. It's only at about, 150,000 miles that the textures are going to get a little more washed out. But seriously, it's pretty cool. And now I'm going to stop advertising this. I'm not going to get any money for this.
I think you got your free copy.
I did. And it's worth the money that I didn't spend. So where the heck is Artingu? I wanted to talk to him about the museum in Sweden that, of course, we did visit, the Air Force Museum in what's the called? It's Linköping, the city of Linköping. But it's become a little boring because they haven't changed a whole lot in the last couple of years. The only thing that is new there, we've been there last year, and the only thing that's changed from last year to this year is they have a new restaurant, but it's it's become more like a McDonald's kind of restaurant where you order at a terminal, actually, and then you assemble your menu, and I don't know, you're gonna get a burger, an elk burger, but there's no bread. there's no what is it called, the burger buns. You just get the burger, the meat. You won't get any
That's
any
the most
bun around
important
that.
part.
Yeah, sure, but still, my kids really like to have the meat in between two slices of bun, and it just, I had to eat all of it. I don't complain, but these the little guys, they were not happy with the food there. Or wild boar. We tried wild boar, and it really tasted like wild boar.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
In that particular case, it was a bad thing because my daughter wanted to have it, and she doesn't like wild boar. I ate it. I ended up eating most of the food, but I didn't mind. It was meat. Meat is good. Not necessarily for my health, but for my mental health.
Yeah, I had wild boar in the south of France, and that was fine.
If the wild boar is not too old, the older they get, the more then the taste is going to get a lot more intense. It's like with sheep. But
I don't really appreciate that you're making age an issue here.
I'm talking about the boar, not you. What the fuck? Yeah, age is an issue with the boars as well. So if the boar is like 30 years, I have no clue how old boars can get, but this wild boar that I was eating, it wasn't the youngest anymore. So
It had become something of a bore.
yeah, and I guess it got shot because it was a mean old boar, and then they made minced meat out of it, and then they fed it to humans. That was a bit mean as well.
Mm-hmm.
But was it the kind of wild boar that Obelix is eating? Because I mean, the I'm not sure what it's called in English, but the Gallia, you know what I mean? The Gallia, we're in the north of France, right? And Obelix was always eating boars, wild boars. Is that
wild
kind
boars?
of?
Yes. Yeah. Well, it was not exactly the same one, but one they shot earlier.
The same amount, probably, of boar, the entire boar. Yeah, sure.
It is a long time ago.
Okay, you don't remember. Mm-hmm. If I ate an entire boar, I would remember. I can tell you that. So in the meantime, the 4 weeks that I was away was hoping that Teamwork Studios would finally get around and publish the 2024 version of the Kodiak, but no luck. Not a single bit.
I did read that people don't have any problems with it in 2024.
No, it's awesome. Most of the time it's awesome, but the only thing that doesn't really completely flawlessly work is the electronic flight book. I really would appreciate it if I would be able to load the flight plans into the Garmin system, and that still doesn't work. So, unfortunately, that's one of the few things that don't work. Most of it is brilliantly. It works brilliantly, all of it. But these things that are specifically features of 2024, these things, some of those don't work.
I think that's what you get with too complicated avionics.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
I bought a TBM because it has a steam gauge cockpit.
It's got a steam gauge? Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Is it good?
I think it is, yeah.
Okay. Does it always also have a GPS, a little Garmin somewhere?
Yeah, you can switch between the really old school Collins stuff, the separate radios, and you can switch to a GNS 530
Okay.
or GTN 750.
Okay, I see.
And it is really detailed system-wise.
Did you notice that they gave away a free Cessna 172 Classic, all steam?
They did?
Who did?
Yeah, just they dropped it in the
The yeah.
Marketplace.
where the planes are.
The marketplace.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, and the price is free.
Okay. I only saw 2
But
free
don't we have
planes
a
lately.
172 already?
Yes, but this is a classic. It doesn't have a G1000 in it or any kind of. It might have a small, like a 430 or something in it, but it's all steam gauges. It's supposedly very faithfully modeled to the original 172, like when they first released it.
Is it who's the developer of that?
I would have to look it up in the library. I forget.
It's
One of the good ones, though.
most
Black
probably
Square,
not
maybe?
Asobo.
I don't know. It might have been.
Okay, but in conjunction
sure.
with another studio, right? I cannot imagine Asobo doing something on their own. Almost all of the planes that they have are some kind of cooperation between Asobo and another studio, like Godfriends, I think, and Phoenix, and what else? I don't know. And Coronado, that's one of the good ones.
I consider Coronado one of the not too bad ones.
Not too bad, but not good.
Not good.
Not good. Why?
What I've seen of them.
Okay. Well, I only have 2 planes from Coronado, but those 2 are pretty good. The 182, with the retractable gear, and the T207, the turbo, what was it called? I don't remember the exact name, but they're all pretty cool, I think.
I think my last aircraft was an FSX, so
Okay.
I shouldn't have an opinion about what they make nowadays. I don't have not tried anything from them recently.
Well, if a company has a history of making bad stuff, then your memories are valid. They do matter, because otherwise these guys wouldn't try to improve, obviously. So it's good to know if they have a history of being idiots, or rather cheats. They want to pick your pockets and deliver crappy software, and that's not something that people should appreciate.
There's this company, Black Box Simulations, and in the FSX days they had a A330, which was released as not as an alpha version, but they call it a prelude. And that means basically the same as an alpha version, with the promise, well, we'll finish it, and it's going to be great. And I never saw the finished product.
I heard about that, yes.
I paid good money for something they never completed.
Okay.
So I'm not buying any black box anymore.
I heard about that story after I bought something from Black Box. I bought the Islander that was flying a couple of weeks ago, the Brit Norm, the Islander. It's okay. it's got its quirks still. It's not perfect, and I sincerely hope that they're going to fix the issues. But it's not that bad. It's okay so far. But some of the systems don't work. For example, the pitot heater. For whatever reason, it just wouldn't work. You cannot pull the switches, and you cannot actually activate anything. So that doesn't really make any sense. One of the most important systems of the entire plane.
And that is also with the mouse. It doesn't work.
No, I wasn't able to activate any kind of heating system. But the switches are deactivated. Really, it's a known thing, and still, after I think they published it in July. Now we're at the end of September. I would expect something like pitot or airframe de-icing, whatever else is missing, that these guys would be able to implement this in a time frame of 3 months, but they didn't.
I think you got a prelude version as well. So maybe in a couple of years, then
possibly
there will be an update.
And also, unfortunately, these guys did not offer any kind of discount for people who already have the I bought the 2020 fall version of the Islander, and and people who have the 2020 version of it, they didn't. As far as I know, they didn't get any kind of discount or free upgrade, whatever. You have to pay the full price. Supposedly because they had so much work converting the old model to the new SDK. I'm not sure if that is really the case. I'm not a developer, but it feels a bit weird. But the plane itself is not bad. It's fun to fly. Might be even a little bit too easy to fly. I've read. I think I was talking about Vinny. We were talking about this. I think I read an article where somebody was an article from a real world pilot who was reviewing a real world Islander, and it seems to be a very easy to fly plane, very docile, very easy to handle even in difficult situations, and very stable. Wouldn't be nervous even during situations when you have lots of turbulence. But I mean, it's still. I'm not sure if it's the real thing, but obviously it's more stable and more easier to fly than, say, a Kodiak maybe. Of course, it wouldn't have the same kind of pull, for example, to the left, because it's got two engines, so you don't have the same kind of problem with torque.
Yeah, you don't have that particular issue.
Yeah, exactly. But still, I like the Kodiak better. How far away are we? 42 miles. It's a nice landscape, really. As it usually is, but thanks to a certain add-on, which I'm not going to name, it all feels so much better. It's the Lord Voldemort of add-ons. You don't want to talk about you don't want to speak out the name. The Bagua Grande. Bagua. Such exotic names. The other day, I've got so many ideas for all kinds of tours, but the other day I was thinking it could possibly be fun if you guys were interested in once again doing the Flight of Passage tour, because I haven't done it with you, And who did you read the book? I'm not sure if anybody of you read this particular
What is
book.
the title again?
Flight of Passage. Rinker Buck was the author.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Okay. Well, I think it might. If you ever have too much time to spend, then I would recommend reading that book because it's fun. It's a adventure novel, all about two boys who flew a Piper Cub from coast to coast during the '60s. So, Vinny knows it because I've talked about that to him. But it's an awesome book, and once you have read the book, it probably is also going to be a really cool adventure to just refly the entire tour.
Okay. Well, you said you've flown it, so.
Yes, I did, and I would do it again and again and again because it's just so much fun. I love this book. I love the story, and I love the whole idea about it. And unfortunately, that's something that you would not be able to do anymore. Flying with a plane that has no transponder, no radios, whatever. The little guys they were flying with just with maps and a watch, and it was. I would love to do something like this, but it's not. I don't think that's possible anymore. Even if I had a PPL, which I don't.
I read a book called Fate is the Hunter, and it's about pilots just in the 1930s and 1940s, describing his flights with DC-2, DC-3, and during the war as well. And I bought it because I wanted to see if he tells something about transatlantic flights with aircraft like that. And unfortunately he didn't. It's an interesting book anyway.
What was the title?
Fate is the Hunter.
Faith in
Fate.
believing?
No.
Fate? No? Fate,
no,
in the sense of luck.
Destiny.
Fate.
Destiny.
Yeah, destiny, right. Okay. Fate is the Hunter. Okay. I'll have to write that down.
It's an interesting book because it describes what goes wrong all the time, and why his colleagues crash into a mountainside, and what makes that he survives and others don't. And
he's the better pilot, maybe.
He has more luck than the others.
Okay.
He has better luck than the others.
Okay. Okay. Well, luck is a factor as well. Yes. Probably quite often. Lately, I'm not sure. You go ahead.
Luck should have to do with it, but if you're a good pilot, you make sure that luck is not a factor.
That's true. Absolutely. There's a lately. I mean, I haven't been following the flight sim YouTube stuff for long, maybe since last year, but I notice an increasing number of not only flight sim but pilot channels in general, an increasing number of people who are reviewing all kinds of catastrophes, flight accidents, and trying to generate some kind of, I don't know,
Clicks.
Yeah, out of this, and it feels a bit like being a tourist who's watching accidents on purpose, and I'm not sure about that. Even the missionary bush pilot, he's put up some. He wrote a book, first of all, how to be a safe pilot, and then he also put up some videos analyzing some kind of crashes, and this is feeding the algorithm, I guess. I'm not sure, but this is it feels a bit off.
You know the site called avherald.com?
I haven't been looking at it a lot, but yes, I do know it.
It's when you read the comments posted on that website, then you have all kinds of people convinced they know what happened. And, I had the opportunity to read some of the actual accident reports a couple of years after. And then you find, oh, I hadn't heard that before, and I hadn't thought of that. And it's completely impossible if you don't have all the facts to make any kind of meaningful statement about what happened and what went wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
All those people on YouTube, they have no clue what they're talking about in many cases.
Yeah. There have been a couple of accidents lately, even airliners, big ones, and people were trying to make assumptions just by looking at some videos from smartphones, and that doesn't really help at all. No, there's a good reason why there are commissions who are investigating these cases and drawing some proper conclusions, and until you have these the results from these investigations, you should just shut your trap, because otherwise it's not good for anybody.
It isn't wrong to speculate, but keep in mind that you don't have all the facts.
Well, it depends on what kind of speculation you do. If you're blaming it, for example, on the pilot who didn't do anything wrong, then I would say, no, this is not the way to go. Sure, you can go ahead and speculate, but in most cases, it's basically wasted lifetime. Really.
Whereas,
but I know people
it's not wasted lifetime.
Pay what we do here? No, absolutely not, because this is fun and it's not hurting anybody, and it's it is the continuation of my childhood dream in a virtual environment. So, no.
Okay. And if you ever did decide to get a PPL, it's probably preparing you in ways you probably don't even realize.
You think I'm going to get a PPL?
You're in a better position to do it than I am.
Depends on what you're looking at. The age might be, yes, but my eyes are not good. Not good enough.
You might not be able to pass the medical.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think everything else I still have. My hand-eye coordination is still good enough. I think that I would be able to learn most of the rules, and I've done, the training for gliders, but the eyes might be the problem.
It has changed the regulations over the years, what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. So what was not acceptable 20, 25, 30 years ago may not be a problem nowadays.
Yeah, another issue is the money. I just, I could go ahead and ask my wife, sweetie, can I get like 15,000 euros to go pick up a PPL from the local airport, and she's going to look at me.
Sure, honey.
Sure, honey. I mean, there's no roof that needs to be fixed. There's no car that needs to be bought. So sure, go ahead and buy a PPL, and then where are you going to get your airplane from? And by the way, are you going to earn any money with that? Sure.
No, it's a hobby.
It's a hobby. It's a pretty expensive hobby for somebody like me. I'm not the richest person on the planet.
If you're going to bring wives into it, all bets are off.
But I can make sure that my son or my daughter is going to be a pilot. I can help with that. So
and
I'm
they
gonna
can just take you
project.
for a ride anytime you want.
I'm
They'll even let you
projecting.
drive.
That's a good idea. I didn't think about that. That's awesome. I should do that.
Hmm.
Hey son, give me the rudder. Give me the yoke.
My airplane.
My airplane. Eternally.
Are we there yet?
We're getting there.
We're
It's close.
close. Like, I don't know, 5 miles from my position. Where are you guys? I lost you.
I'm right behind you.
Oh, there you are. Okay. I didn't even take a look at the approach. I'm just going to fly in there. We have a bit of tailwind, but not really that much.
There's 3 knots on the ground.
What's the time? It's 22:27, so we could do another leg if you want. If you guys are good with that. The next one isn't long anyway. So
As the kids say, I'm down.
you're down. Let's see. I need some flaps here. I'm just.
There's my way.
Are we together, close to each other?
I'm
I
above
think
you.
we are.
Okay, so we can do a touch and go and just go on. Look at the clarity of this runway. It's such a joy to look at. This is not possible in VR, really. Not the same kind of sharpness and clarity. I don't know. You need to have a monster PC, probably using some monstrosity of a Pimax VR headset with the highest possible resolution. Then it might come close.
500.
But it's going to draw a nuclear power plant of energy, and it's just not. Okay. Let's get back up in the air. Oh,
I have to admit that looking at your Twitch stream, that the image is better than mine.
I won't say it, but you go ahead and get AutoFPS. Please do. And I'm sure I have the less powerful machine than you have. So go ahead and get AutoFPS.
I have to do some sightseeing.
It really is. It is awesome. What was the next? It's Sierra Papa Golf Lima. Sierra Papa Golf Lima. Sierra Papa Golf Lima.
Chagual.
Sierra Papa Golf Lima. Sierra Papa Golf Lima. Enter, delete. Sierra Papa Golf Lima. Sierra Papa Golf Lima. Sierra Papa Golf Lima. Lima. Come on, give me the L. Where's the L? Yeah, let's make a right turn. And raise the flaps. That's always a good idea. I think we should be flying higher now. Maybe a little bit above. Let's go to 15.5. Because there's something in the way there. 15.5.
That's a good idea.
I learned that the 500 is the VFR altitude, right? That's good to know. I'm pretending to be a pilot, so I need to do this. And do
Or
it
you could
right.
file a flight plan.
Excuse me?
Or you could file a flight plan and pretend you RFR traffic.
No, I'm not going to fly. The flight plan is for the weak of mind.
Oh,
Really? Dude, I mean... and I should probably increase the vertical speed here a little bit, maybe. So
have you retracted your flaps?
I did, actually, I did. But thanks for reminding me. Oh, the NG value is too high. What's happening? The ITT value is exploding in my face.
500.
What'd I do?
500.
I'm mistreating this expensive plane. Now, if you're looking at the stream, there are these awesome magenta boxes. I have missed them so much. I'm happy. I'm really happy. And if it's visible here. Where is it? I can actually select it from the PFD options. SVT pathways. That was the option that was always missing.
Pathways.
And now it's working. It's
My God.
so utterly awesome.
You know what they call people like that, don't you?
No.
Children of magenta.
No? Go ahead.
They're called children of magenta.
What?
Children of the magenta.
Children of the magenta. What does that? Is that
They
some?
call- they call-
The children of the magenta line.
Is that some kind of derogatory term for people who
Yes.
like to?
who are not able to fly an aircraft unless there's a magenta line in front of them.
Oh, you can kiss my behind. Really? No, I love these magenta boxes. They're so awesome. They look nice and they smell nice, and it's very pretty.
15.5, someone said.
I did. Unless you
It's
disagree.
a good idea. I don't.
I would do it anyway, even if Outfreiter would disagree. Because I'm child of the magenta thing. By the way, if you look at you're using little nav map, right?
Not at the moment,
But generally you would, right?
yeah.
There are lots of magenta lines in there. You're a child of the magenta thing as well. Don't pretend to otherwise. It's not believable. By the way, walking through the Air Force Museum in Sweden, it actually felt a bit eerie, because these guys, because the museum. I think I was I'm repeating my stories all the time. Vinny, I think I told Vinny they have a setup that tells the story of the Cold War from the late 50s to the 2000s, something like that, and they have a couple of setups where they display what kind of what for example, what the living rooms look like during the during the decades in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and so forth. And it's awesome. They put a lot of effort into creating believable scenes with little TVs that would play in a loop some kind of news or have some radio stations that some excerpts from radio stations back from the day. But looking at some of the things that were set up, it is unfortunately history is repeating in some ways. It felt eerie because the
You're
the block
saying
building.
that black and white television is on the way back, on the comeback?
Excuse me, I didn't get it.
That you're saying that black and white television is on the comeback?
Yes, it is. Didn't you know? It's good. It's especially good if the internet breaks down because the bit rate is going to be so much lower. So it's a backup system, really. Dude, I'm talking serious here. It felt eerie to walk through the museum, and it was I was frightened to the core.
I can imagine what you describe. I can imagine that it makes an impression.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, seeing all the different decades and
now there's this. I think
things come back.
I can actually. I'm going to show you one little image, one little photo that I took from one of those scenes that they created. Where the heck is it? And it shows a. Where did I put it? And it shows a living room where you have American and Russian rockets coming out of the bottom from the just sticking out of the floor on one side on opposite sides of the living room, and that was it was an awesome setup, very very sophisticated artistic representation, but it felt weird. Where the heck is my What are you laughing at?
At your surprise, Ed, I'm Rebecca James.
Oh, Rebecca, are you watching chat? Well, sometimes it happens every other hour, maybe, that I'm. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm doing all kinds of things at the same time, so I'm not always looking at the chat. Hello there, Rebecca James. I hope you're doing well. Where's my Sweden stuff? Dude. Oh, there, by the way. Just to make you a little bit jealous. This here is, if you want to take a look at the stream for a second, this here is my camper van, and as you can see, I had a bit of luck with the Northern Lights. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty.
But
That is impressive.
I was looking for another picture. Where is it? Oh yeah, there we go. This is the one. Here we go. That is one of those living rooms. There's my daughter sitting. Oops. This is, as you can see, there's the Russian rockets and the American rockets from. And there were news stories going on there in this replica of a black and white TV. So yes, it's coming back, as you can see right there. So, and they had all kinds of setups like these, so that was fun to watch and fun to sit and Nice design, Scandinavian design.
IKEA.
I'm not sure if it existed back yet, but Rebecca James, just curious about this game. For how many people can play? I would say that maybe like unlimited. I'm not sure how many people can fit on a server.
It's technically unlimited, but I've seen as many as 30, several dozen anyway.
Yeah, right. Well, we've had flights, not me personally, but in some group flights we'd have like 20, 30, 40 people flying together at the same time without any issue. So it is some kind of multiplayer game. The people are flying in a shared world, really. I'm not sure if there's any kind of limit that when the servers are going to break down or anything.
I'm curious to know how they wound up on your Twitch channel.
Who?
The person visiting in the chat.
Rebecca yeah, well, I guess maybe out of curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
I am
curious to know.
You go ahead and make a suggestion, Rebecca, sure.
Does it have to do with...
Oh, now we're getting to it. Rebecca, no thank you. I don't want to buy anything. There is no animation, no background. You guys are always trying to sell stuff. I don't need any of that. I'm really glad you joined the channel, but no, I'm not going to buy any artwork, thanks. I've had that so many times before.
He's got me, and I'll do it for free.
Yeah, and the audio samples as well. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Why are you guys ahead of me? Did I do something wrong? No.
Rotate your flaps.
The flaps are up. The RPM are at 2,000. I have torque set to almost 1,200. Everything is okay. Well, the TBM is a little bit faster than a Kodiak, I would assume. How fast can this go?
The Kodiak?
No, I know about the Kodiak.
Oh, sorry. The
TBM.
TBM is 266 indicated.
Oh, that's quite a bit faster.
Yeah, I've seen 230 out of my TBM 930.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Kodiak can only do like 175 or something.
Mm-hmm. Similar to the Caravan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing 190 at the moment. Should I slow down?
No, you can go ahead.
Up to you.
It depends. If you're if you want to be the lone wolf, you go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I want to
tell us what we're in for.
I think Rebecca has left us. I'm sorry about that.
I'm not surprised.
But a good riddance. I don't want to buy anything. But I guess that's the kind of it's a bit like Upwork, right? Where people are trying to this is one of those this gig economy. It's awful. I don't know.
Can I say I have no idea what she's trying to sell? Well, I do have an idea, but
there are people on Twitch who are trying to sell you some kind. On Twitch you can have, there's profiles like on YouTube. You can put in a header image, or I don't know, maybe a replacement image for the video streams and all that.
Oh, okay, I see.
There are people out there who can do quite decent graphics and animations and stuff like that, but I just don't want to buy any of that. There are shops out there, or any kind of, even if you like, there's a software that's called Streamlab, or some company Streamlabs, and you can buy all kinds of setups and profile images there. And if I wanted to have something, that I would go there and not buy something from an artist that I that I don't really know. So
I mean, now you can go on an AI that does images like Gemini and say, give me a logo that looks like this and says this and this font under it,
yeah,
and it's
I,
done.
I'm pretty sure that some of these guys who tried to make a living out of being a graphics artist for online stuff, they're really gonna struggle.
Yeah, they're panicking right now.
It's the same with photographers when the digital cameras came, and everybody was shooting stuff, except for the few people who were trying to carve out some niche, like, I don't know, wedding photography or something like that. But when everybody and their mother have a digital camera, then photographers it really did suffer. That's a fact. And it's the same with graphic artists and AI. And it's unfortunate in some ways. On the other hand, for hobby projects, if I don't have a lot of money to spend on some cool graphics, then I'm actually happy that I have something like AI to generate stuff for me that looks good. So there's always there are always two sides of the coin.
There are still photographers who can make better pictures than
Absolutely.
you and I with our
Absolutely.
our iPhones.
That's
So
true. But the amount, go ahead.
What remains are the people who are really talented.
Yes,
And
that's right.
it's the same with that AI pictures. And there's people who can make an image or logo or something that's really catchy, but many people can't.
Yeah,
And
that's
AI,
right.
AI can.
But the market is shrinking, so you're going to have a smaller number of very talented people and very specific use cases, or very specific areas of where these talents where these talents can be applied. So the number of graphics artists will go down, of course. But yes, there will still be humans, and I think that
Oh yeah,
for a long while to come, actually.
yeah, you were really right about the coding. I've been trying my hand at some vibe coding, and I see exactly what you're talking about. You do need to know how to code before you can vibe code.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, there are many people out there who take the results and are not able to validate them. I mean, or make sure that there are no, or at least the minimum amount of security problems that could be in any kind of code. And
Yeah, bugs.
and I think we were talking about this. We're struggling with how to educate our own. I'm not sure what the word is for the guys who are still learning to be programmers that we have in our company. For the students, basically, we're trying to educate to become a programmer, but these guys are all using ChatGPT. Of course, you cannot. It doesn't make any sense to force them to not use it. But on the other hand, they're not going to learn properly if they don't make mistakes, and if they don't have the opportunity to think for themselves instead of just letting an AI generate all this stuff. It's difficult. The airfield is in some kind of pretty cool valley, I think. I'm gonna approach. I'm gonna approach through the valley. I'm gonna drop down here. You Outfretter, you want to take a look at the stream right now because there's a little software that is creating such an enormous amount of beautiful scenery here. Look at that. You can see the details even so far in the distance. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, this is awesome. This is gorgeous. Right?
It is unrealistic.
No, it's gorgeous. Yes, it's unrealistic, but still, it's gorgeous. You have to admit that.
If you
Please
say so.
do. Please do.
It is gorgeous.
I'm begging you. Yeah, thank you.
It is gorgeous.
So, you're so kind.
Why is this? Oh wait. It is my fault again.
As it usually is, but I didn't say that. There are so many trees down there. Is that realistic? At that altitude? They're still at like 10,000 feet. Yeah, well, 3,000 meters. Sometimes there are still trees, right? Or maybe not. Anyway, it looks gorgeous.
"13 miles to go."
Mm-hmm. This is where we're going to end the leg today. It's almost 11 p.m. But it's good to be back. It's really fun flying with you guys, as usual.
Yes, it is fun.
That came a bit too
I'm-
late to
I'm-
be convincing, but I cherish.
I didn't want to say that I missed you.
No, I know. It's all right.
Agreed.
No.
But somehow I did. Where is the airport?
In the canyon down there, where it is, where it's nice and
Oh,
the
wait, I
resolution
think
is high. Dude, this looks unrealistic. I agree. Look at the stream right now. This is a little bit too sharp, and I'm not sure. This is. I mean, it looks awesome, but somehow it feels a bit off. But this hasn't done. This just doesn't have anything to do with AutoFPS.
500.
Oh, there's a mountain in the way. Ooh.
There's a couple of them here.
Mm-hmm. Look at that
6 miles?
canyon, dude. This is cool. There's a pretty dirty river down there, and the flight simulator is unfortunately it's not able to simulate the river properly. I would like to be able to. If you see this, there's this little water line here, which doesn't have anything to do with what's actually happening in real life, I guess. But sometimes I would like to be able to turn rivers off, because the satellite textures look so much more real than the stuff that's being generated into this.
I'm not sure we're going to land here. It is in this valley.
No? Why not?
You'll see.
Okay. We'll see.
500.
I'm going to try anyway. Whatever you say, I'm going to try. Is it a what's it called? Is it a water?
500.
Is it something for water?
It is.
For
It is. Well, follow the canyon, and I'm not sure yet how it's gonna turn out, but
okay.
500 feet, and the valley makes it right turn, and then I'm not sure what's behind the turn,
Okay.
behind that corner.
We'll see. But the canyon is awesome to fly through. Really, it's pretty
2
cool.
miles.
I'm still 20 miles away. Why
Why?
are you so? No, yeah, that's the question. Why
Did you-
are you so far ahead?
500.
1 mile.
Are we talking about the same airfield here?
500.
Is that? Are you aiming for Sierra Papa Golf Lima?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Good. Oh, I can see Vinny. He's up there. But are you approaching a different airfield, Vinny?
Oh my God.
I didn't think so.
Oh, yeah, you fly through the canyon, and
500.
And?
no, I'm gonna just follow the canyon. You'll see.
Okay. I will. It's beautiful.
500.
There's a couple of nice houses down there. And a truck driving on dirt roads. Mm-mm. 17 miles to go. Getting quite narrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you did try to land. The noises you're making suggest that you're trying to land.
I did land.
Okay. Successfully,
reversed.
or rather, I mean,
Yes.
did you hurt yourself?
Nope. No animals were hurt in the making of this landing.
500.
It's just a runway though, no platform, no taxi tracks,
Okay.
and a lot of rocks and boulders next to the runway.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna do flyover and see what's happening here. But the canyon is very nice. I like it.
How come you have so much more detail?
I don't know.
I think you do.
No, I was.
I think we all do.
I promised that I wouldn't say anything about that anymore. No, it's. I really think you should try.
It's going to be the first thing I do after this group flight.
Okay.
I think I'm stuck in the mud somewhere.
Yeah, that happens. That happened to me quite a lot of times on Papua New Guinea when I was trying to land beside because the simulator sometimes places rivers in places that are not really appropriate, and then you're going to get stuck in some kind of weird underground
Well, in this
water.
case, it is when I have the outside view, I see all trees and shrubs around me. I'm stuck in those.
Okay, I see.
And the cockpit view it's clear. Well, anyway, I'm gonna shut down my engine.
Okay.
That's a new one.
I can see your name tag, so that I see where you are right now. And then you can watch me fail. Now that you're shut down, shut off, shut dings, you can
I see Vinny's name tag.
go ahead and watch my crash landing. Yeah, Vinny, I saw him as well. I'm behind the last hill, I guess. I can see you.
You can
Oh.
continue this heading, Vinny, and then approach from the other side.
Whoever designed this airport is just mean.
But this is really great, a great environment here with all these little canyons. That's awesome. That might be worth examining in detail for one of those bush divers events. Where these guys like to fly through canyons all the time. So this is pretty cool, actually. Oh, there are streets in the hills here. They remind me of one spectacular road that we had the opportunity to drive through in Norway. It's called the Trollstigen. I don't know if you have heard of it, Outfretter. It's a road that
No.
it's going up a steep hill. It's going up a mountain that's situated in fjords, and it's like serpentines, zigzag, but the view from up above is spectacular. And it's hard, and you really need to watch out for your brakes, because if you want to drive down the entire road again, it is going to be very straining on the brakes of any kind of car.
Yeah. You need to brake on your gears.
I really
Still
needed
one
to.
piece, Vinny?
I really needed to use low gears all the time. You go ahead.
Yeah. Are you still in one piece, Vinny?
Probably not.
500.
Do you see any shrubs outside?
I do. I see some green off to my right wing, and some little bushes on the left that are more brown than green, I'd say. Lots of rocks, like you said.
Okay, I just saw the rocks, and I'm stuck in the green.
Yeah, there's a river, right? Is it maybe a combination of
500.
the river bed that you're stuck in, and the greenery around it? You do have
No.
reverse throttle. Did you try to back up?
I could have done that, but I shut down already.
500.
I see. I don't see a runway yet. Oh, there it
No,
is. Okay. Oh, that's a meanie. Holy cow. Well, it's doable, but still, I think
You're
it
not
might.
doing it.
Huh?
But you're not doing it.
Oh yes, I am. Absolutely. What the heck? But I think I'm going to approach from the direction that I came from. So I'm going to turn around and
Don't forget to extend your flaps.
I already did. I'm going to go back into the valley. But this airfield looks nice. It's got a parking lot here, a parking spot, and a little house.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, actually. Very well made. Generated, I should say. Yeah, stop moving. It might be a little bit difficult to turn back there because it's so narrow. But there's a little opening. Yeah, stop it. Oh, dude, the Kodiak is always complaining.
Turn.
Yeah, it's not going to be
Rudder pedal.
Let's see if we can do it. Lower the flaps to 30.
500.
Don't go below 70 knots, otherwise we're going to stall this thing pretty quickly.
Stay on the right hand side.
So then there is the runway on the left-hand side, pretty close to, let's see.
You're too high now.
Too high? I can't go much lower, then otherwise I'm going to crash into
Okay,
the...
start the turn. Yeah, steeper turn. Yeah, nicely.
All I get to watch is your label.
Okay. Well,
So no pressure.
there's lots of rocks, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, few
What
of
the
them
heck
right on the
was that?
runway.
You don't have the shrubs.
I don't have shrubs, no, but I have lots of rocks.
I'm standing next to the threshold at the other end, and
Okay.
right in front of me is a half a dozen to a dozen rocks on the runway.
Yeah.
These guys
You missed
didn't
those.
clean up.
I'd be interested in knowing if you can see them.
On the other side, I can go
Yeah,
back.
Right in
I
front
can
of me
see
where
them.
I'm standing.
Where your plane
Oh yeah,
is?
you see them. You see them. Yeah.
Oh,
there they
there.
are, right in front of me. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that is not nice. They should clean up the place.
Seriously. What are they thinking?
Oh. There are too many rocks here. This is crazy. This is completely unsafe. Madmen. In which country are we? Let me take a look. Where are we? Where the heck? Is that still Colum? No. This is not Colombia, right? Peru?
It could be Peru, the P.
Yes, I think SP might be Peru. Right? Okay.
Screenshots. Let's see.
Oh, there we go. Nice. Everybody lined up perfectly as usual, somewhere in in the wilderness. Nobody's standing beside each other. You guys, you should. We can do this better. I'm gonna step outside. Where is Outfretter? There he is. You look gorgeous tonight. Hello. And where's the
Did you miss me?
Vinny, come over here, please.
Okay.
Please. We need a proper. Why can I not zoom out? What the heck? I cannot move the camera when I'm looking at my avatar from a third-person view.
You're going to have to guide me because not only do I not see the planes, I do not
Yeah,
see
come
the
on.
avatars.
A little bit to the right. Left, I'm sorry. A little bit to the left. A little bit more. Yeah, come on over. There, stop. Stop right there.
Yeah.
Stop right there. Don't move. No, a bit back. Walk a little bit back.
Oh,
Just go ahead and take a look at the stream. Please do me the favor.
I did. I'll turn a little to the right. I should be better.
To the right. I'm looking at your back right now. That doesn't help. Would you mind looking in the camera, please? There we go. This is better. Almost. Good enough, dude. It's
hard to gauge because
Yeah.
I move and then I look at your stream and
Yeah.
5 minutes later I move.
I know. I understand. Totally.
It's difficult.
Yeah. It's a hard life.
Let me know when you're ready to end the stream.
I am ready to end the stream.
That's all.
Yeah, I'm only hearing that's all. That's not...
Folks.
Oh, there we go. There was a break in between. That's all?
That's all, folks.
Better. That was the entire jingle.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Well, gentlemen, as usually, it's been a pleasure. And on Thursday, we have the other tour. I don't remember
the Ring Road
name. Right. Thank you.
will there be small airports to visit?
On Iceland, it's mostly small airports. Yes, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's you can use the same plane if you want to. It's still, it's not the same like in Papua. We're not talking about remote bush strips that are just 400 feet long. We're talking about proper airfields. So you can, if you want to, you can take your TBM, I guess.
I've spent a couple of days trying to get it programmed in SPED Next, and it's a question of trial and error, and there's some functions that are still not implemented. So I'm not sure. We'll see.
All right.
But I think we're going to be there on Thursday.
Great. That's awesome. So,
okay. Well,
you guys have a good night, good evening, and
you too.
I'll see you on the next one.
See you on the next one. Take care, man.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.